Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, and this is Wednesday Live. This is a 30-minute power flow class that I teach live every Wednesday morning on my Instagram, also the Bent Yogi, from 7:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you missed me there, well, now you're here. Come onto your mat and come on into your child's pose. Hey, good morning. Come onto your mat and come on into your child's pose. And if you want to start in a downward dog, you can, but we'll get to downward dog. Don't worry. I got to work on the lighting thing because half my face is dark and half my face is light. Anyway, hopefully you're not paying too much attention to me. Hopefully you're starting to pay attention to your breath in your child's pose. So I'm going to get on my mat too. And I have a little bit of a different setup this morning. Ooh. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Feel your hands on your mat. Feel the tops of your feet on your mat. Feel your toes, right? Maybe even wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Not fidgeting, but adding movement. So you can feel different parts of your body and how it feels to move different parts of your body, which is what we do in the whole practice. And we move our whole bodies so you can feel how it benefits our whole being. Take a deep breath in here and a big breath out. Once more, a big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. And spread your fingers really wide here. Set your hands on your mat. Come on up into your downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips. Maybe lengthen out your stance a little bit. You can walk out your dog if you like. If you're walking out your dog, if you're adding in movement in your downward dog, just really pay attention so you can feel the movement, you can feel it in that particular part of your body, but then also the effect that it has on the rest of your body. So even just walking out your dog, you're moving your legs. But I know when I walk out my dogs, I feel it in my shoulders. When I walk my dogs, especially when I walk my big dog, I feel it in my shoulders too. Take a deep breath in. And on cue, here he comes down the stairs. And a long breath out. And right into the den to take a nap. Take another big inhale here. As you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Find your flat back, your halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale. Connect to your feet with soft knees. Rise to stand. Come up. Hands reach high. Heart lifts. Look up. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Set an intention for your practice if you like today. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. As you inhale, reach your hands high, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Find your flat back, your halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. Now my little dog, coming down the stairs. Just a little bit quieter. In your high push-up, shoulders over wrists, low belly draws in and up, knees lifted or lowered. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, forward, halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Upward facing dog, a big breath in, maybe a cobra or a low cobra. Exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Let your heels soften here, maybe have some room, wiggle your toes. Let your head hang down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Rise up, reach up, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Once more, a deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, big breath. Lift up, reach up, go back, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale, forward and down, elbows squeeze in, upward dog. Take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Nice. Couple of breaths here, your downward dog or your child's pose. A long breath in and a long breath out. Another deep inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So just remember, you can add in child's pose at any point that you like. You can add in variations. You can add in movement, different parts of your body. We're moving our whole body. But again, intentional movement. So you feel what you're doing and you feel the benefits of what you're doing. And it's the benefits not just to your physical body, but really to your whole being. One more deep breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Step your right foot up, spin your back foot flat. Reach your hands up. You can bring your hands to your heart. Set your gaze. You might close your eyes. Set your feet, feel your feet. You can make little adjustments here, maybe add in a little bit of space. Take a really big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale here. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, left foot steps. Warrior one, an intentional step. Step lightly. Cultivate a quality of lightness as you move through this practice. So you can step lightly. I think that's physical lightness, but also it's a quality of lightness in your heart, in your mind. So you're not worrying about what you're doing. You're not worrying about what you're not doing. Instead, you're enjoying where you are, right here, right now. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take one more. Big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Set your feet. Bend your knees. Sit down. Lift up. Feet together or apart. Check in. Here again. Wiggle your toes a little bit. So there's space there. So you can feel that you're not hanging on. Take a big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Step up, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Root down, reach up, exhale, hands back to your mat. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or your child's pose. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Come up, reach high. Now in your warrior two, a little more space between your feet, space between your toes, space from your right fingers to your left fingers, and the space between each of your fingers, right? So feeling space here, the space to sink a little bit deeper, but also the space to ease off if that's what works for you. Now spin your palms to the sky and take your right hand high, reverse your warrior, reach up and go back. Find a place for your left hand. Take a really big inhale, exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one, come up. Now your warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Side angle, Parsva Konasana, right elbow on your right thigh. Your left hand high, and then you can slide your right hand down if you like, inside or outside the front foot. I think I'll go for outside the front foot today. If you want to bring the ground up to you, you can bring your hand to your ankle or to a prop. Left arm is high, really long from the ground up, really long from the baby toe side of your back foot out through the crown of your head. And go ahead and take your top arm forward. Keep lengthening. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And keep lengthening your breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Set your feet parallel or pigeon-toed. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Maybe a towel or a strap between your hands just to give yourself some space. Take a big inhale here. Fold forward as you exhale. Let your hands come up and over. You can feel for rinsing out your shoulders. So that might feel like resistance, tension. You don't have to push through it. You can notice the resistance and then lighten up. Just take a couple of breaths. Take one breath at a time. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Trying to force the resistance to loosen. I think it just creates more resistance. Ease into it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands, come halfway up. Now, walk your hands towards your left toes, so you'll pivot around towards the back edge of your mat. Come on into your runner's lunge, hands on your mat, either side of that left foot. Press into your left foot, lift your right leg. Standing leg raise, standing leg split. Lengthen the left leg, lengthen the right leg as it lifts. You can let your head drop down here so you can come into a pretty deep forward fold. And if you want to bring one or both hands to your standing ankle, you can. That's where it's helpful to set your gaze. I usually set my gaze right in front of my toes, but you can also drop your head and set your gaze at the back edge of your mat. Take a deep breath in, then a long breath out. Now bring your hands back down to the ground if they're not there already. Keep the right leg lifted, but drop it to just about hips height. And then lift your torso up so it's parallel with the ground. Right leg stays lifted, core engaged. Lift your hands. Lift your chest a little higher. You're reaching your right arm out to the right, your left arm out to the left. So it's like an airplane variation. Breathe here for 3, 2. Now come on up and into your eagle. Take your right leg, wrap it up and over. Take your right arm, wrap it under. You might fall. That's okay. That's where you can lighten up. Maybe you move in extra slow motion. Right, staying grounded through your left foot. Noticing if you hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Let your right shoulder, right hip come back. Sink a little bit lower for 3, 2. Now release. Unwrap. Reach all the way up. Big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Right foot steps forward. Crescent lunge. Keep your left heel lifted. Right foot steps up. Draw your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Back knee lifted or lowered. And if you're wobbly with this front foot, pull your right knee into your center line. Ground, especially ground to the big toe side of the right foot. Hands can stay together or they can open up here. And you can drop your left hand on your left shoulder. You can play around with your right arm on the outside. No, your left arm on the outside of your right leg. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Here, keep this twist. Set your left hand under your left shoulder if it's not there already. Step your right foot back. Side plank, Vashisthasana. You might drop your right hand and step back. And once you're in it, you might drop your left knee or bring your left forearm down. If you want to take a tree on its side or lift the top foot, go for it. Take a big breath in. Right hand comes down. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Take a big inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, a big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit down, lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Step up. Reach up. Open out. Warrior two. Go ahead and add in some space. Creep your front foot a little more forward. If you take your front foot more forward, watch out that you are not leaning forward over that left leg. Feel your shoulders track over your hips. Stay grounded through your back foot. Stay grounded through your front foot. Allow yourself to stay grounded here, where you don't have to worry, again, about what you're doing, about what you're not doing. You can lighten up here. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Lifting, especially lifting from the left hip. A lot of length in your left side body. Big inhale, exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Left foot again, warrior one. Step up. Add in your warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm extends up towards the sky. You can slide your left hand down. Inside or outside the foot. Sometimes just that little switch, the difference between bringing the hand inside the foot to outside the foot. It encourages you to pay more attention to what you're doing with your left knee. So you really have to pay attention and bring the left knee out to the left to keep it tracking over your ankle. Take your top arm and extend it forward. Let your right shoulder roll back here. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And bring your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Again, toes towards the side edge of your mat. Feet parallel or pigeon-toed. Once more, interlace your fingers at your low back. Shoulders roll back. Lift up, a big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. So if you like a different hand variation, you can stick that in here. I really like the shoulder rinse. And this forward fold. If you can come into the forward fold, go ahead and drop your head. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Soften your toes. You can shift a little more into the balls of your feet, but not so much that you tip over, not so much that you're hanging out with your toes. One more big inhale here. Exhale, release your hands, come halfway up. Now walk your hands towards your right toes. So you'll pivot around back towards the front edge of your mat. Come into your runner's lunge. Hands on either side of the right foot. Lift off. Lift your left leg. Straighten your right leg. Ground through your right foot. Standing leg raise. Standing leg split. The left leg lifts. The left leg extends. You can drop your head, one or both hands to your standing ankle. Drishti helps, breath helps. Breathe for 3, 2. Now keep your left leg lifted. Bring your hands to your mat if they're not there, but just drop the left leg to about hip height. And come up to your fingertips so you can lift your torso parallel to the ground. Engage your core. Right leg is pretty straight. You might have a little bend in that knee, just some softness. Lift your hands, lift up. Right arm reaches to the right, left arm reaches to the left. Extend out through your lifted leg. Breathe for 3, 2. Now eagle. Nice and easy. Come on up. You can touch the left foot down or take your time. Wrap that left leg over, left arm comes under. You can work with a different arm variation here. Your drishti shifts as you move from one pose to the next. So now here in your eagle, Garuda Asana, go ahead and set your gaze if you haven't already. Big bend in that standing knee. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Sit a little lower, breathe in and breathe out. Now as you inhale, unwrap, release, reach all the way up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge, step up. Left foot is a little to your left, hands come to your heart. Big inhale, twist to your left, right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Press out through your right heel. Press into the whole left foot. You can feel your whole left foot, but on this side, a little more attention to the big toe side of the foot. Space between your toes, hands can stay together, or you can open up. Right arm reaching down, left arm reaching up. Feeling where in your body you can reach with your breath. A big inhale and a big exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, right hand under your right shoulder if it's not there already. From here, step the left foot back, side plank, Vashisthasana. And it might take some adjusting. Transition. Pay attention to the transition. Even if it feels awkward or unsteady, you have the steadiness of your breath. Now, whatever variation you like here, lift up, a big inhale, left hand comes down. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Another big inhale here, exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift up, reach up, look up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together and forward. Right leg to the sky. Come forward to your high push-up, right knee above and outside your right elbow. You can drop to the low push-up or stick in an arm balance. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. High push-up, right knee above and outside your left elbow. So you have lift and twist for 3, 2, up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, down dog, hip opener. And if you want to flip, you can let that foot pull you over. Take a big breath and come on into your half pigeon. Right knee forward. Right foot, you can adjust it. Give your right foot a hand. Lengthen through your left leg and take your time as you lengthen and fold forward. Now if you want to set up the variation on your back, you can set that up. You can set up this variation with props under your hip or under your chest or your head. And take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And check in again with your fingers. Let them be soft, your toes, space there. You don't have to worry about what you're doing because you're doing it.
You're doing what you set out to do. You're on your mat. You're breathing. You're practicing. You're present. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more here, a big inhale. And a big exhale. And set your hands under your shoulders.
And come on back to your downward facing dog. So whatever transition you like. And once you're in your downward dog, bring your feet together and forward. Your left leg extends up. High push up, left knee above and outside your left elbow. Again, you can drop down. You can stick in the arm balance. Up and back to your three-legged dog. High push up, left knee above and outside your right elbow. So you have lift and twist. Bring that knee up and across. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Keep lifting your left knee, but bend it. And then you can let the foot pull you over, flip your dog. Right leg is active and engaged. Now, half pigeon. Active, intentional breath. So even as you set up your half pigeon, so you can settle in and move less for just a few breaths,
You are still moving your breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And you might notice where there's resistance. You don't have to push through that. Ease up on that a little bit. Maybe ease up on yourself. Don't worry about the stuff that you're not doing right now. The mental to-do list. Usually we have a pretty long one. You're here, you're doing this, and this is important stuff. You take a big breath in. And a long breath out. One of the things you don't have to do when you're on your mat, you don't have to worry. If you find yourself worrying, thinking, planning, feel your breath. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more here, a big inhale. And a big exhale. Hands under your shoulders, come on up, sweep your back leg out and around in front of you. Both feet forward. Seated, reach your hands forward and slowly lower back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can hover your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to a hover. Hover your shoulders and your feet and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Lie on your back, set your feet flat, and set up for your bridge or your wheel. Set your feet, take a big inhale. Come on up. You can come up for your bridge. You can come up for your wheel, your back bend if you like. Right? Don't worry about what you are doing, what you're not doing. Feel that you're taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. And enjoy it. A breath in and a breath out. And once more, a big inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, gently lower down. Come onto your back. Soles of your feet together, knees to the sides. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale. We'll move from here right into Shavasana. So you can stay right here. If you would benefit from movement, maybe a twist, a different leg variation. And as you settle into your Shavasana, just a few moments of stillness. Still the movement of your breath. Allow yourself to be here, feel that you're grounded and supported, and then lighten up. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring some movement back to your body. Feeling the movement. Drawing your knees to your chest and making your way to seated. Bringing your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for Wednesday Live. If you want to practice with me live, next Wednesday on my Instagram, The Bent Yogi, or at my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga. There are links for both of those below. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you on your mat.